What if the future isn't as mysterious as we believe? What if echoes of what is to come have already resonated through the corridors of the past? Across human history, mystics, philosophers, and dreamers have offered astonishing predictions of events yet to unfold. Some were vague, open to interpretation, while others were dismissed as delusions. But occasionally, a prophecy emerges with such precision that it compels us to reconsider our understanding of time and causality. Welcome to Unik History. Today, we explore 10 historical predictions that came true, from ancient scripts to modern warnings. Stay with us, because the final prophecy might just change the way you perceive the world. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss more incredible stories from the past that shaped our future. In early 18th century Lisbon, a monk named Brother Antonio warned of divine retribution, predicting a day of fire and shaking. His warnings were dismissed by the citizens who were preoccupied with their daily lives. On November 1st, 1755, an earthquake struck Lisbon, estimated between 8.5 and 9.0 on the Richter scale. Buildings crumbled, a tsunami engulfed the waterfront, and fires raged, resulting in over 50,000 deaths. The city was reduced to ruins. Centuries later, Brother Antonio's warnings are preserved in monastery archives. Was he a devout preacher, or did he truly foresee the cataclysm? The question lingers, a somber echo from a ruined past. Michel de Nostradamus, known as Nostradamus, penned enigmatic quatrains that have captivated interpreters for centuries. One prophecy reads, "The young lion shall overcome the older one. On the field of combat in single fight, he shall pierce his eyes through a golden cage. 2 wounds made one, then he dies a cruel death." In 1559, King Henry II of France, the older lion, participated in a jousting tournament against Gabriel de Lorge, the young lion. A splinter from Montgomery's lance pierced the king's golden helmet, entering his eye and brain. Despite efforts to save him, Henry II died in excruciating pain. The parallels between Nostradamus's words and the king's demise are unmistakable. Was it poetic coincidence or genuine supernatural insight? In 1652, astrologer William Lilly published a woodcut illustration showing a city engulfed in flames resembling London. 14 years later, on September 2, 1666, a fire broke out in Thomas Farriner's bakery on Pudding Lane. The Great Fire of London raged for 4 days, destroying over 13,000 houses and St. Paul's Cathedral. The city was reduced to ruins. Lilly was summoned before a parliamentary committee investigating the fire. While cleared of wrongdoing, the similarity between his drawing and the actual fire remains a subject of fascination. Can a sketch born from astrology truly become a prophecy? The question endures a haunting mystery. When George Orwell published in 1949, it was seen as dystopian fiction. It depicted a society under the omnipresent gaze of Big Brother, where thought was a crime and history was rewritten. Concepts like the thought police and telescreens seemed distant and speculative. Yet, in the digital age, Orwell's nightmare echoes in our world. Surveillance by state and corporate entities, digital footprints, and information manipulation resemble Orwell's vision. Algorithm-driven censorship and echo chambers challenge our perception of truth. Orwell's warning, "Big Brother is watching you," has new meanings in an era of smart devices and vast data collection. Are we unconsciously following pathways to Orwell's dystopia? Tell us in the comment. In the late 1990s, a poem surfaced online. 2 iron birds will fall from the sky on the metropolis of the Twin Towers. The world will watch in silence as new wars are born from dust and steel. On September 11, 2001, 2 hijacked planes crashed into the World Trade Center in New York City. The towers collapsed and new wars were born from the tragedy. The poem's imagery seemed prescient. Some argue it was retrofitted after the event, while others insist they saw it before. Whether genuine foresight or post hoc construction, the poem's alignment with 9/11's remains unsettling. The debate continues, a modern enigma. The poem's haunting imagery lingers in our collective memory. Leading up to December 21, 2012, the Mayan calendar fueled doomsday theories. The date came and went without cataclysmic events. Some argue it marked a psychological or societal shift. Historians and spiritual thinkers point to rising anxiety, political polarization, and environmental crises. The Mayans may have predicted a transition, not an apocalypse. The world transformed, leaving us to ponder if the Mayans foresaw our uneasy metamorphosis. The date remains significant, a turning point in our collective consciousness. The Mayan prophecy endures, a symbol of change. In 1865, President Abraham Lincoln recounted a disturbing dream to his wife and friends. He dreamt of wandering through the White House, hearing sobbing, and seeing a corpse guarded by soldiers. The soldier in the dream said, "The president was killed by an assassin." On April 14, 1865, Lincoln was shot by John Wilkes Booth at Ford's Theater. He died the next morning, and his body lay in state in the East Room, just as he had dreamt. Was it a coincidence or a true premonition? The dream's vividness and accuracy remain a haunting mystery. Lincoln's dream lingers, a somber echo of fate. Edgar Cayce, the sleeping prophet, delivered over 14,000 readings, predicting future events. In the 1930s, he foresaw Germany's rise under a dark ruler and the outbreak of World War II. He predicted post-war tensions and the Cold War between the Western powers and Russia. Cayce also foresaw the collapse of communism in Russia and the rise of China as a global power. His predictions were remarkably accurate. Was he connected to a deeper stream of consciousness? The legacy of the sleeping prophet continues to provoke wonder. Cayce's visions remain a profound mystery. In Tamil Nadu, Naadi Shastra astrology predicted a great wave swallowing the land. On December 26, 2004, a massive undersea earthquake triggered tsunamis that struck coastal communities. Over 230,000 people perished. Villagers in Tamil Nadu recalled references to such a disaster in local scriptures. How could ancient astrologers have known of such an event? Was it a profound understanding of geological cycles or something beyond our current explanations? The Great Wave left devastation and a deep mystery. The question endures, a haunting enigma. Shah Nematolla Vali, a 14th century Sufi poet, predicted the fate of a future ruler of Iran. His verses spoke of a ruler wearing a crown of the lion and sun, driven from his palace and dying in a land of pharaohs. Mohammad Reza Pahlavi, the last Shah of Iran, fled during the Islamic Revolution. He died in Egypt, the land of pharaohs, never returning to Iran. The prediction seemed fulfilled with chilling exactitude. The confluence of the lion and sun emblem, exile, and final resting place align with the prophecy. The ancient verses bridge the expanse of time. The prophecy remains a haunting testament. Are these predictions divine gifts, lucky guesses, or echoes of time itself? History leaves cryptic clues, visible to those with a peculiar sensitivity. Those who see beyond the immediate veil glimpse a future already written in the stars. Which prophecy stunned you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and join us again on Unik History. Until next time, remember the future may be closer and more intimately connected to what has been than you think. Thank you for watching. Stay curious, stay informed.